Hello again, Vortex. I told you I'd be back, and we don't lie. Not if we can avoid it. I really need to get this camera to tilt downward. That's an interesting angle, though. I guess. I'd much rather you tell me the truth than tell me what you think I want to hear. But I realize that most people would rather be fed a bunch of bullshit. And that is why we're here. And nobody wants to analyze anything that would require them to change anything, inconvenience themselves in the slightest. Hold up, I gotta turn here in just a second, Vortex. You're gonna have to be patient. I know you don't want to be, but you're just gonna have to suck it up, okay? Oh shit, that's the road right there. Fuck, we almost missed it. Okay. Alright. You're still there, Vortex? I'm still here. Groovy. My brother said that to me over the phone yesterday. He kept saying the word groovy. It's very awkward. I haven't heard the word groovy in like so long. And groovy, that's like a 70s word. I mean, so many people use language of like today's youth, and it's just so dumb. Like hashtags. A hashtag is a trend. It's nothing more than that. So people that think that, oh, I sent a hashtag, I care about this issue. No, you are misinformed. You are a stupid, feeble-minded dullard. That's what you are. Like, I don't have any more patience or tolerance for this culture. Like, my patience and tolerance for this culture is just completely gone now. And it really isn't because of Trump. A lot of people probably think that, but the more that I look into the whole situation, it doesn't matter. We're fucked either way, you know? That's the lie about voting, is that it fucking matters, you know? Like, I just don't... I think that there are so many entities that are working against the American people and society in general that it's silly to put your faith in a president. It's silly to put your faith in politicians, period, point blank, because they're gonna let you down. They're not... First of all, they're acting, okay? They're acting. They're reading off a script. They're reciting lines that they've been fed in their little earpiece, okay? They don't give a fuck about nothing but money and their careers. That's the whole reason why people like Trump, is because he's not a politician, so he wasn't reading off a script. But that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, I mean, I guess it just depends on the day, the way that I feel about him. Because, you know, I can't make my mind up about anything anyway. But when it comes to, you know, the eventuality of this country and the eventuality of Western civilization, you know, it seems like it would be imperative that we vote. But if it's always the same shit, if we always keep getting screwed over, and the one person that actually was more about policy than anything else, I mean, that's why people voted for him. Even if they didn't like his personality. But I think that even as a president, you can only do so much because you're fighting all these other people. I mean, the Democrat establishment and the Republican establishment both have been fighting him tooth and nail from the beginning. So, like, the fact that he's been able to accomplish anything is kind of miraculous. But, you know, like I said, I just don't think it matters. I think that we're just fucked no matter what. And there's some comfort in that too, because like once you stop putting all your faith in people, places, and things, and I know I've mentioned this before, but yeah, once you stop putting your faith in people, places, and things, it's like, wow, I'm nowhere near as disappointed as I used to be, because I don't expect a motherfucking thing from anybody. I cuss too much, man. I can't stop though. I can't stop. I'm trying to stop though, because I don't know if this other social media site that I'm about to be using is cool with constant obscenity. I mean, personally though, I don't like it. I don't like it when women swear. I don't like it when people swear all the time. Like, I find that annoying. But it's just a bad habit, y'all. Sorry. Actually, I'm sorry. I really mean that. Hold on a second. There's some cars coming.
Stop expecting people to do stuff for you. You start doing stuff for yourself, and you realize you don't need no one else.
This is an experiment, y'all. Don't judge. It's already annoying me. No, but what you're doing is pretty authentic, though. Because, not to say that nobody's ever done it. I mean, I'm sure plenty of people have. But most people wouldn't record it and put it on the internet. You know, like a finished product. I mean, this isn't a finished product, obviously. But I don't think I can finish a product, y'all. I don't think that's even remotely possible for me. Y'all see how I live? But I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of ideas. It's really difficult for me to stick with anything because I just get bored with it. And I realized that maybe that's a positive thing, because not only does that make my stuff like more spontaneous, but most people just stick with one thing. I've noticed that. Comedians, artists, whatever see, I'm watching it. Whatever you want to call it, most people that do art, they tend to just do it one way. They figure out, okay, this is my shtick, this is my style, this is something that I'm good at. I'm gonna keep going this direction. Well, that's boring. It really is. But don't worry. Oh my goodness. Huskies. There were 2 little baby huskies. Wandering up the hill.
I wish you could have seen him, Vortex, but I drove by too fast. Oh well. But yeah.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, Vortex, was like, if you don't like whatever I'm doing, don't worry, I will change it real quick. And I will do something else. But there's some stuff that I do and I'm like, that was good, why did I change it? But yeah, just the way my brain is. I just saw a sign for like free COVID testing. When this virus started, I said a prayer. I said, please God, keep me from getting ill. So many people want to take all these extra precautions, and it's so stupid because it really doesn't limit their chances of getting the virus. And everything that's happened because of the virus has been like 1,000 times worse than anything that this virus was thought to be. The way that the media talks about it, it is such bullshit, and it is so infuriating talking to my parents. And I mean, I have to tell myself, Amy, just get off of this subject matter, because you are not going to see eye to eye. Just won't happen. Because I never learned from them to question authority. They never taught me that. That always drove them up one wall and down the other. The fact that I question everything that they told me. But I do that all the time. And it surprises me that our society is so stupid and so used to just blindly trusting anyone that says they're an expert or an official. Just the language they use is insulting. Because it's like insulting our intelligence. Like we can't make the determination if this person is good at their job. We can't make the determination if this person can tell us what we ought to do with our lives, you know, in relation to a virus or in relation to whatever it is, you know. But it just proves that like they want control. They want to control everybody. And I mean, this was always true, but now it's just so evident. And what's even more evident is that so many people are totally fine with that. And then they want to whine about slavery from yesteryear. It really doesn't make any sense.
But, you know, most shit in the modern world doesn't make sense. That's why they want you to trust that and not trust yourself. That's why I don't go to church, by the way. I read the Bible and I talk to God pretty much every day. Like sometimes it's all day. God bless him. God can bless himself for having to listen to me yak. It's not just yakking. It's like I'm crying, I'm pleading, I'm always pretty upset. I don't want to say always, but a lot of the time. But it's pretty cool though, because like when I'm happy, I'm like really, really happy, and I really, really appreciate it. And when I'm laughing about something, I'm laughing with my gut. And I don't think a lot of people know how to do that. Everybody's so fake. So their emotions don't really mean anything, you know? No matter how erratic they seem, it's like, how can you even trust that this is how you truly feel? Because this is how you've been conditioned to feel. This is how you've been conditioned to think. This is how you've been conditioned to talk to people. Just the fact that, like, say I'm crying. Say I'm crying. Very likely story. A lot of people will feel the need to interject with, "Are you okay? Do you need anything? What do you want me to do?" I don't want you to do anything. I want you to just leave me alone and let me be sad. Damn it. Why do you have to fix it? That's the thing. Society is so weak that they can't handle inconvenient emotions. It's ridiculous. And oh shit, I should probably park the car if I'm gonna get out. But yeah, it's like people would rather take pills that make them kill themselves than just be sad for a day. Just cry a lot, you know, or sleep too much, or eat too much, or not eat enough, or not bathe, or whatever. It's like, why is this a problem? Why can't you just let somebody be weird or crazy or emotional? Why? I mean, as long as they're not hurting themselves or hurting anybody else, I really don't see what the big deal is. But it's like, no, it's an inconvenience, you know, like now I'm concerned about your health and your well-being. I'm concerned, and I don't want to be concerned. I want to feel like I did everything that I could do. So leave me alone. That's all you can do for me. Just leave me alone. You want to say a prayer for me? Please say a prayer for me. That would actually be the best thing you could do. I mean, sometimes you can do more, but I guarantee you it doesn't have anything to do with the medical profession. If, like, you want to do something for somebody, just listen to them vent. Don't give them advice. Don't try to help them in any other kind of way. Just let them rant and rave if that's what they need to do. You don't have to agree with them. You really don't even have to pay attention, you know? Sometimes people just want to feel like there's somebody there that cares, even if they don't actually care. And I know that probably sounds wrong, but there's just not much you can do for people, you know? Like, people are going through their own thing. Very rarely does it have to do with anybody else, and so many people they're wrong because they want to make it about all these other things. No, this is internal. You are fighting a spiritual war, my friend.
and you are losing. And all of the people that want you to continue to lose will continue to tell you, oh, well, you just need to take this. You just need to talk to some clipboard people. The clipboard people, they know what's going on. No, the fuck they don't. Well, I'm about to get the mail. And then I'm gonna check my oil. That's why I wrote it on my hand with the dry erase marker. You guys ever smell one of these? Smell it. Smell it. I promise I'm not getting high intentionally. I actually just like the smell. I think a lot of people do. I don't know how long you could get high sniffing a marker anyway. That's kind of a stupid ass way to get high. I'm just gonna sniff a marker. See? That's funny. So don't say that kids aren't creative, you know? But yeah, it smells good. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my mail.